How many calories should you eat? To start off, don't worry about the exact amount of calories you need to eat. Focus on eating 5 to 6 small meals a day, all spread out about 2 to 3 hours, every 2 to 3 hours that you're awake, all with some form of protein in there. A small meal has at least 15 to 20 grams of protein. So get that thought of snacks out of your head. Every meal you have is just a small meal. There are no more snacks. So aim for a minimum of 50% of your calories come from protein with low carb and low healthy fat. So you see 50% is protein. That means the other 50% is mixed between carbs and fat, 25% of each. And that's just a baseline. Eventually your protein probably get a little higher than 50%. So obviously the carbs and the fat are going to go a little lower, but that's a good foundation to have to get you set for some weight loss and for some great results. First, we're gonna need a couple of weeks of data on you, of you logging your meals to see where you are and what type of energy and hunger and results you're having. So make sure you're logging all of your meals, every single meal, every single day. If you're at least 50% of your calories come from protein, it's gonna be hard for you to get over 1,000, 1,050, maybe max up to maybe 1,100 calories. And sometimes not even that much if your protein is at 50% or higher. So don't stress the total number of calories, stress the quality of the foods, the content of your macros, the amount of protein, and the timing of your meals spread throughout the day. Especially in the beginning, you do not need to count calories if you're on the strictly yes foods out of our yes and no list. You can pretty much eat as much as you want of any of those. There's really no need to measure the food or to count the calories. Just break it up throughout the day, just as we mentioned. Because if you're on the strictly yes foods, you're gonna get full of eating before you eat too much for it to be a calorie problem. So you really don't have to worry about measuring your foods or how many calories you're having. You can, for the most part, on those yes foods, for most of them, you can have as much as you want and you're still gonna be way under the amount of calories you're used to on eating stuff that you were used to on the no list. So don't worry about how many calories you eat, space it out throughout the day, and you're gonna get some crazy results.